It is the 41st millennium, and mankind rules the stars.
Welcome back to Necromunda. I'm throwing this cutscene in because we weren't able to see it before.
Gargantuan planets of industry. Necromunda is the greatest hive world in all of the Imperium.
Debatable.
With cities that rise from the ash wastes, like sheer mountain peaks. Spire upon spire, tower upon tower. The hives climb so far above the poisoned clouds, they cleave the heavens. And what nightmares may come in these hive cities, where humanity has been allowed to grow unchecked.
Allowed is a choice of word. Forced, more like, but... Is that my character? Is that just the default character? Is that why I got that character when I hit auto? I didn't make the connection until rewatching it. Anyway, okay, let's see here. I'm actually curious. Okay, let me verify here. If I start a new slot. This is a terrible loading screen. I know I've talked about this before in other games, but it's been, I think, quite a while since I've had to. If your loading screen does not have a constant animation on it to indicate, at a minimum, a constant animation to indicate that it is continuing to progress, then you fucked it up. Okay, so... No, okay, it does not just pick the one character. It really is just a random button. But it looks, I guess you can't really see that well any of the characters' limbs. Like, you can see enough to say that maybe they do? Oh, that wasn't my character. Anyway, what am I talking about? My character has a gas mask. Where's my character? My character's... this one here. Okay. I guess they're just stylistically similar enough that... Okay. I think this is the one. Let me just look real quick. I assume... Let me see my hands... Let me see my hands or my feet or something, or you're just gonna go to black. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to see some stuff, but you're making it weird. Oh, that's getting blood in my face, huh? Can't really see. All right, well. Wait, hold on. Okay. Is that robot hands? It looks like it. It's very quick animation. Okay, yeah. Load back into the character we were playing. I don't love that this animation takes that amount of time. Okay. Okay. So we're on our way back. We've got all of the... This is just a loading screen as well, which it could telegraph a little bit better. We should be all set to go on a mission once it loads. Weird that we start at the gate again. I guess it kind of makes sense. It didn't... No, it didn't lose my Yeah, okay. I was like, didn't lose my customization. I even checked that.
I found a nice little
Okay. I don't know why it's asking me to pick a mission again. I guess it gave up on the, it kicked my mission when I saved for some reason. Anyway. We should be all good on this front. Weird that's escape to confirm, but we'll just go with it. Chapter 2. The Iron Vipers, an Orlok gang, have captured Brickjaw, the leader of a powerful Goliath gang. The Iron Vipers are trying to move their hostage to Orlok territory using an old cargo train. But the Iron Vipers are in league with the Silver Talon. Messing with their plans might lead you to some useful information. Board the train and divert it to a safe stopping point away from Orlok territory. Alright. Product recall notice. As if they would recall a weapon. That was right. I needed to modify the controls. I said that multiple times. Man. 50% is down here. That looks... I'm not crazy, right? That's 50%, and that's 100? It's in... No, it's not even... What is this scale? Okay, these are right in the middle, right? Like, these are bang on in the middle? So, clearly, if I line these up, it should be 100, right? Not 108? But even if it was 108, and we're continuing to assume that these are 50% markers, let's... Yeah, that's 2, so this should be right in the middle. Even though they look, it's hard to compare side by side because they're different colors and shadings and all that, so it's visually a little bit weird to look at. But let's say this is right in the middle, so let's call it 108. So this should be, the halfway in the middle should be like 54, right? And if I'm eyeballing this, like, I think I'm being generous putting it there. And it's 61. Okay. It is weird to me that it sets it to 50 by default, but let's see. Oh no, that's more than... Oh God! Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that was almost the end of me. That was a big train. That was a big fucking train. In fact, I would say this is almost still not sensitive, or is almost still not sensitive enough, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that large-ass train was remarkably quiet. OSHA regulations? What OSHA regulations? Okay, so far, not giving me a lot of exploration reward. We got some credits in the last one, but let's see. We were able to see these. All right. Maybe under here. One of the things that is one of many things that is fascinating about the idea of the 40K world is that, like, everything is, lots of things are kind of out of scale. Like, this is a universe that thrives on kind of absurdity. And so the idea of, giant bolts and giant nuts and enormous trains and everything out of proportion it really is both thematically appropriate for like the actual necessity of man, I'm just not even sure if you're dead or not. Whoops. You are now. It's like appropriate for the setting thematically, but metaphorically in the stories that it tells and the way that it like the view that the universe has of humanity or the individual in general, the idea of like being literally and figuratively dwarfed by the machines that serve some other power that supposedly is working for you. That's all interesting. I just noticed there's this could we have actually taken this? Oh god. It's a little glitchy, but yeah, we probably could have. There goes the train again. Yeah, look at that fucking thing. Thing's a beast. There's also a ladder right there, which is... Could I have taken the ladder all the way down? Oh god. It's a lot of debris that just fell, thankfully, harmlessly. I don't see anyone. Uh-huh. You know, something about this scope bothers me and I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe it's the fact that like my whole screen is zoomed in, not just the scope area. Maybe it's that like the scope itself is out of focus. Maybe it's the reticle. The reticle's not very good. I don't know. Something about the whole thing is awkward. I'm glad to have the zoom capability, but oh, I forgot I've got a double jump now. That wasn't just a thing I had testing. What is that? Is that just an armor pickup? Is that what blue signs are? So do I just drop into that hole? Is that what it... Oh god, well, I do now. When I glitch through it, I do. Huh. Okay. I guess maybe I can come up back up the other side of that. I don't even know if there's a meaningful stealth mechanic at all. Does crouching do anything other than make me a smaller target? I also just thought about the fact that for a game that has some amount of exploration, there is, there's no mini-map. Ow. Ow. Fuck you and your plasma rifle. Okay, took a lot of damage. Anyone else? It is hard to tell with these different multicolored things. Like, for some reason, I'm expecting them to be like weapon drops and things, but the light beams are indicative of just certain types of drops. So I gotta get used to that. I really hope that I do not get dinged by YouTube for this music, because it's pretty sweet and I'd hate to turn it off. I've talked about before, I love me some weird butt rock for a video game. You guys are bad shots. Interesting, flipping between weapons with the aim down sights active. Yeah, I should probably stop trying to be so tactical. This is not a shooter that is asking me to be super tactical. It's asking me to run and gun, and I need to respect that, or I'm gonna find myself rubbing up against it the wrong way. I'm trying to play this I'm trying to play this the way I play most games, and like one of the things I would immediately compare it to is like Metro. But yeah, if I play this like Metro, I'm just gonna get wrecked by being too passive. It wants me to be very active in my combat. Clearly none of the tools have been for anything other than being as gunfighty as possible at all times. Okay, we just climb up at this point. Is there a set of stairs? Did they literally call me hired gun? Oh, well, I don't need that. Take your credits, though. Do I just... Yeah, I just need to be double jumping is the answer. Alright, need to stop acting like there's a clamber mechanic. There isn't. Clamber? Climb? Alright. I don't think that's anything. Will I actually miss the train? I sort of doubt it. Are you gonna just keep saying that one line? I'm definitely missing out on wherever that box was. I don't know how I could have gotten there.
If you miss this chance, they're gonna be gone. Get on that train.
I hear ya. I'm pretty sure it's not true, but I hear ya.
Jericho's going to have to up my share for this.
Oof, that's gotta hurt. Okay, now I'm just on top of a train.
Hey, did you make it? Are
I
you
really
okay?
wish this wasn't jittering like this, though. It's hard on the
I
eyes.
made it. Maybe this cerebral implant ain't so bad after all.
Okay. You need to find a Goliath. They'll have him in one of the armored cars.
Which way is forward? I guess it's this way because the things are passing back that way. Oh, I don't like how that sways. That's fine though. Okay, I guess there's not much to find here. So are they just gonna insta-detect me again? They were immediately detecting me as far as I could tell, but... Alright. Headshots are good when I can hit them. I'm just going to take a little practice. Status item. Huh. Alright, there's some exploration to do here. Makes me understand a little bit why they don't have, Okay, so I only have 2 primaries equipped. So if I hold this... Oh, yeah, okay, okay. I was having a hard time identifying it, but... Wait. Did I... Is that not what I thought it was? Hold on. Okay, yeah, picking up one thing... aiming... Since all of these don't highlight, and I thought I was pointing at this gun, and evidently I was not, so, Okay, and because I already had the slots filled, it doesn't seem to want, even though I have these 2 identical guns, it doesn't seem to want to let me take... I can't drop one, can I? Alright, well, that's fine. I don't even know what this is. I think it's a shotgun. These aren't anything to actually interact with. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. It's a good... It's like a believable thing. In as much as something as absurd as this can be believable. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick breather and we'll come back and explore this train.